Still out west, fresh calls this evening for an ambulance in the resort town of Negril, Westmoreland. This after a Canadian national fell to her death on Wednesday night. TVJ News understands that the woman had to be transported to the hospital in the back of a police service vehicle. Kimberly Petty has the details.
A night of enjoyment turned into tragedy after a tourist fell from a balcony on the Sunshine Village Plaza in West End Negril, where she was vacationing. Dead is 59-year-old Cynthia Bedard from Montreal, Canada. Reports are that about 9 p.m., Miss Bedard was drinking and listening to music on the balcony when she lost her balance and fell from the first floor. The police were summoned and she was found lying in a pool of blood. In the absence of an ambulance and the presence of medical personnel, the woman was reportedly rushed to the hospital in the back of a police service vehicle. Now, stakeholders in Negril are disappointed that there was no ambulance available to transport the now deceased woman.
Being a I'm retired, but being a healthcare professional, I think it's bad that we don't have an ambulance, a working ambulance in Negril. And this has been for some time now.
Elaine Allen Bradley is a former president of the Negril Chamber of Commerce. The association has been advocating for an ambulance in the resort town for some time now.
It's sad that the police vehicle, who is supposed to be catching criminals and protecting and serving, has to double up as an ambulance to take people if there's an accident to the hospital.
Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Western, Ian Hales, acknowledged that the matter needs to be addressed.
As a constituency or as a tourism destination, we don't want to lose anybody to lose his or her life, but it has happened. But I'm going to call on the government also. Negril doesn't have an ambulance. We need an ambulance in Negril.
Westmoreland, the 8th largest parish in Jamaica, remains without a functioning ambulance. The 2 units assigned to the Savlamar Fire Department have been out of commission. This has significantly impeded the response times of emergency personnel attending to vehicle crashes and other incidents.
I'm calling on the stakeholders. I'm making an appeal to the Ministry of Health, Minister Christopherson, and the government at large. Let us get an ambulance once and for all for Negril. Negril, in terms of a tourism destination, provides the revenue Negril provides for the people of Jamaica, for the coffers of the government. We need an ambulance in Negril now so that this doesn't happen to the next tourist or to the next resident of Negril.
Kimberly Petty for TVJ News.